Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I'm not able to hear you. Okay, okay. Yes, ma'am. No, I'm still not audible. Okay, ma'am.
So I finished. Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
your camera is there camera issue?
no, ma'am. I'll switch on the video. Yes, ma'am. You're able to see.
Yeah, I can hear you, but what about you?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, let us know if there is any problem. Okay, so Arvind, we were just discussing the background again. That is, we were talking about the Rowlatt and Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Who initiated Jallianwala Bagh massacre for British? General Dyer.
General Dyer.
What did he want to create? Create an effect of create a moral effect. Or what is moral effect? Create a fear in the minds of the Indians. Khilafat movement. Who initiated the Khilafat movement? Ali brothers. Who are the Ali brothers? Muhammad Ali, Shaukat Ali. Very good. And who supported Ali brothers?
Gandhiji.
Did he take a tour with Mahatma Gandhi? Why? To gain support for the protest. Did everyone support them for the protest? Some. Why some did not support for the support? Why someone did not? Because they were putting conditions. No. No. Because it might lead to violence. So they did not want the violence to happen. They did not want that they would level to war. That's why they did not participate. Did we know what is non-cooperation? Yes. Boycott, surrender. Yes. So what are the words you'll be using in non-cooperation? Boycott, surrender. What else? Unfolded stages. What else? RMF. Tell me something of non-cooperation quickly.
Ma'am, I think like it would unfold in stages, Gandhiji said,
Okay.
and then like you have to surrender the government titles given by uh, government titles and boycott those services as well. In and like there should be a civil disobedience movement as well for that if there is.
Yes. So what you saying? Civil disobedience will only be launched if British government tries to repress us. Okay, so that's a backup plan. And then you already did when you write in your exam, surrender का बता देना क्या surrender किए and boycott में what 4-5 things will be. Is everyone clear how to write a non-cooperation movement? Rest you mentioned that these were the causes, these were the 3 causes of the non-cooperation movement. Okay, and major cause of non-cooperation movement was fraudulent. Sorry, खिलाफत. ठीक है क्योंकि जब आपका बाद में नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट लॉन्च हुआ था तो खिलाफत के साथ लॉन्च. So you can talk about Ali brothers, you can talk about the worry, you can talk about how Mahatma Gandhi supported because of unity. Then talk about a bit about Rawlins and Jallianwala Bagh. These are also the reasons. Right? So you get 4 marks. Very much. Yeah, if it's only for 2 marks, don't get into things. Stop safely. Finish. 4 markers are expected. Now, so we have done non-cooperation. What is the next thing? Just I think did I start with this one? Different strands. No? Right on the topic, differing strands. What is differing strands, guys? What do you mean by differing?
Different.
Yes. Strands, matlab?
That strands like straight. would say.
Strands
Like this strands.
Yes, agree. So basically, what happened was, I'll just give you the background. Problem क्या हुई थी कि अब हर कोई बंदा like आज के डेट में he is sitting over here, Arman is sitting, Naman is sitting, girls is sitting over here. Everyone have a different opinion. Everyone has a different opinion towards non-cooperation. You all agree? Arman and everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So since everyone has a different opinion towards non-cooperation, there are chances शायद इस
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you. Ma'am, I'm not able to hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Now I can hear.
I think it's because of mine. Okay, I'll be here. Okay, so what happens is that what they're talking about is कि जरूरी नहीं है कि हर कोई person नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट को सपोर्ट करे, right? कुछ लोग करेंगे, कुछ लोग नहीं करेंगे. And so what we are trying to identify over here is that what is the reason behind it that why someone did not support. So it is very easy to say he did not support because he wanted to maintain relationship with Britishers. Very easy to say. But it is not necessarily that he just wanted to maintain a relationship. Maybe if you get into someone else's shoes and you understand that there's a reason behind why someone did not support. Or why would someone support. These are the reasons which we are identifying here today. Okay, then what were the reasons behind it? So when we talk about differing strands, you can divide it into 4 parts. And you can write middle class. Then you can talk about peasants. Quickly write down peasants. And you have, yes, tribals. Plantation. Chicken. 4 strands. Okay. Have you all understood four strands? Four strands mean, what do you think middle class people are? Middle class people, who are those middle class people?
Advocates, lawyers, administrative,
Lawyers. And
doctors, maybe.
doctors, teachers, students. And so the four strands में आपका जो middle class people are somewhere, I would say they're the educated people. ठीक है, आपको French Revolution याद है? Grade 9.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
French Revolution में आपको याद है कि the word is state people.
Yes.
State people एक और class बन गई थी
middle class.
तो वो क्या थी middle class? वो जो class बन गई?
Educated.
Educated people थे ना? Similarly और हमारा जो India है, the Indian nationalism is being inspired by French Revolution and American. Okay, so these are the two revolutions from which we got inspired. So I'm not saying that we copied it or something like that, but I'm just saying that some of the elements are in. Okay, so these middle class people in India were also considered somewhat educated, somewhat, as compared to peasantry. Okay, अब जो ये middle class people थे, इन लोगों ने, what do you think? Did they support Britishers or did they not support Britishers? What is your opinion? Okay, how many of you says not? Raise your hand. I can't see properly. Stick to your words. Everyone, Arme, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think they did support Britishers because they were allowed to study or they were allowed to practice their profession because they supported Britishers.
I agree. So what happened was that the middle class people did support the Britishers, did not support the Britishers. So what exactly happened was that, I don't know what you said, I don't know what. What did you guys say?
I said that they did not support the.
No. Yeah, everyone said did not, right? Okay, they did not support the Britishers, and so basically what you have to understand is कि अब इन लोगों ने क्या हुआ, middle class people ने अपना what is the one thing which you can do to not to support non-violent बताओ, what is the one thing? Strikes or protest, what else?
Giving up of titles.
Giving up your titles, march, boycott. So major thing is always boycott. अगर कुछ भी दिमाग में ना आए ना, protest, march, ये सब तो बात की बात है. Basically तो मैं boycott करूँगी तो तुम भी सब करोगे ना. Protest is an after effect of boycott. ठीक है, by product of boycott. अब इन लोगों ने क्या किया कि सब लोग protest कर दिए, boycott कर दिया. अब ये school children क्या boycott करेंगे? Tell me. Middle class का एक तो चार चीजें लिख लो, then I'll ask you questions. At least you know what I'm talking about. Students, teachers, lawyers. I'll go with three main ones. ठीक है? Students ने क्या boycott किया? What is the one thing which they boycotted?
Like institution maybe.
Schools.
Schools.
Stop schools. अब तुम क्या school? अब तुम क्या बोलोगे कि I'll stop going to the British school and colleges. ठीक है? This is how you boycott students. Teachers ने क्या boycott किया? They did not teach in British schools and colleges. Lawyers ने क्या boycott किया? Lawyers ने क्या boycott किया? कोर्ट में जाना. किसका कोर्ट? Whose court?
British court.
British. ठीक है, अब इन लोगों ने boycott किया. Whatever. No beyond in the class. So अब इन लोगों ने boycott कर दिया. अब आपको लगता है that the Indians had alternate things to give it to these people? था Indians के पास? Did they have enough schools?
No.
No. Did they have enough professions where teachers can go and earn? Did they have opportunities for lawyers to go and earn. So when they did not have all these opportunities, so they had to take it back. Okay, after some time. So what we're trying to say is that a lot many historians have said it, that अगर आप सिर्फ last line देखोगे, तब ये बोलोगे कि इन लोगों ने तो support नहीं किया. You know, British movement हुई and all this. But when you look at the story, so then you understand कि इन लोगों ने boycott किया था. But since the survival was becoming difficult, so that is why they had to resort to the same thing and they had to go back. So somewhere you brought an economic impact. आपके boycott की वजह से आपकी society में economic boycott आ गया. Economic impact आ गया. Do you all agree with this? So this is what happened. Now think about it. अब normal people है. Normal people ने किस चीज को boycott किया? Machine made products को, handmade goods को.
Machine made.
Machine made. आप machine made किसके हैं? वो Britishers के. So you तो machine made products की production reduce हुई कि increase हुई?
Reduce हुई.
If reduce हुई तो किसकी production बढ़ गई?
Handmade goods.
So handmade increased. When handmade increased, did it give benefit to the people working over there? Yes. Because आपके handmade production बढ़ गई है. Were people able to afford and buy it? No. जब आपके पास पैसा ही नहीं है, तो आप handmade good को कैसे खरीद लो? What is more expensive, handmade or you got the logic? That even if I look at the outer picture, I will quickly come and say that that during those times it was very good that they were boycotting because the handmade goods rose. Even if handmade goods rose, आपकी demand थोड़ा बढ़ी है. The people can't afford. So this is the problem. Have you all understood the problem of the middle class people? Then even they wanted to support, but they had no other option to resort back to the same. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Avanti and Shivam. Avanti and Shivam. So basically, we are doing the second topic, which is differing strands in the national movement. Differing strands मतलब होता है कि that there are different kinds of people. And how different kind of people took the national movement. Was it did they support Britishers or did they support Indians? This is what we are trying to identify. So Avanti, we are already through with middle class and Shiva. Middle class is one strand. We are already through with it. So you need to read it yourself, you need to watch that important. Okay, so we are going with the second one, which is peasantry class. Shiva, are you getting it? So Avanti, you got it what we are doing?
Yes, ma'am.
So how peasants revolted, this is what we are trying to understand. Who are these peasants, peasant class? कौन होते हैं peasants?
Farmers.
Farmers. क्या हो रहा था farmers के साथ? What was happening to farmers in British time?
Their land was taken away.
Land was taken away, taxes were increased. Two things. What else? Increase in taxes leads to what? Poverty तो होगा यार, but क्या होगा? Increase in? Yes. आपके taxes बढ़ते जाएंगे. You are being forced to pay. तो आप क्या करोगे जाके सबसे पहले काम? Loan लोगे? किससे loan लोगे? Bank तो कुछ ही देगा. Britishers, money lender. No Britishers will not give it to money lenders. कौन देगा loan तुम्हें? Money lenders. आपने जाके money lender से loan ले लिया. Then what happens? That since you have taken loan from the money lender, so you have to pay interest also over there. When you have to pay interest, you are getting into the vicious cycle. एक तरफ आप Britishers को pay कर रहे हो, एक तरफ आप money lenders को pay कर रहे हो. Do you have anything left for yourself? No. Starvation, death. If not starvation, death, suicide, because you can't repay. If not suicide, depression. So there's some or other things which will come and which will keep falling on you, right? This is what was happening in peasantry. So now these peasants people, they revolted. They wanted to revolt. They wanted to go against the Britishers. ठीक है? इसलिए जाना चाहते थे कि Britishers ने कुछ ऐसी settlements लगा दी थी उनके ऊपर, permanent settlement, रोजवारी में हेलवारी settlement. कि permanent मतलब होता है कि मुझे मिलना ही मिलना है. What is permanent? What is the other name for permanent? Fixed. आप कमाओ या ना कमाओ, ठीक है। जैसे आपका ऑन एन एवरेज 1200 आप कमाते हो फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर लैंड, ठीक है। सो उस पर्टिकुलर लैंड से आप 1200 कमाते हो, दे हैव ऑलरेडी डन द सर्वे ओवर देयर एंड दे हैव फिक्स्ड द रेवेन्यू एज 1100, ठीक है। देयर आर चांसेस दैट यू हैव नॉट इवन अर्नड 1100 some months, and also you have to pay. So what would peasants do?
They would ask money to others. Or they would
Money lenders वगैरह का उनको
money
पड़े.
lenders.
So in short, after revolt, right? So this is how the peasantry class during that time revolted against the Britishers. Okay, so when I get into, I'm telling you the summary synopsis of it. Obviously, there were people who supported the peasantry class, and others who doing very well. Any doubt? Avanti, have you understood the peasantry class?
Yes.
Sure. Shiva? Now the third is tribals. Who are these tribal people? Adivasis. Where do these Adivasis used to stay?
Jungle.
Forest.
Forest. Obviously, they used to stay, but still their house, the living area is always the forest, right? अब ये लोग forest में रहते हैं. आपको याद है grade 9 में you did this forest chapter, forest and colonialism. Okay. Delete it for you.
Yes, madam.
So, okay, no problem. So basically क्या हुआ था कि the Britishers आए थे ना, तो Britishers ने क्या किया था कि forest को capture कर लिया था, ठीक है। तो इन जब forest को आपने capture कर लिया था, so obviously the tribals got very agitated with this because they considered the forest as their home. But Britishers ने ये logic था कि forest को कभी किसी को धर नहीं हो सकता, except animals, ठीक है। But Adivasis were not agreeing to it because since years they had been staying over there. आज भी अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड्स के पास you know it ना, कौन रहते हैं? Say loudly. Adivasis. So there is one community which is very far from, you have to take a ferry and you have to go.
Sentinelese, no?
किधर?
Sentinelese.
Correct. So थोड़ा, but even if they perceive or even they observe you coming, so they will shoot you. Why would they do that? For their sake. They are not like humans, जो without any reason किसी को मारेंगे. Right? They're those people who wants to just protect themselves. That's all. Okay, and Indian government is supporting them. आज की डेट में अगर वो survive कर पा रहे हैं, Indian government will survive. And Indian government to support करना है, it is mandatory. It's not that the Modi government is supporting something like that. Well, it is mandatory because they also have their own thing and they don't want that thing to destroy. So this is very obviously they produce children and the population is increasing, मतलब things are not ending. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब यही generation is regular. So it will stay there. Okay. Yeah, but the government you support करती है. What is the reason why government is supporting?
Preserve their preserve the whole.
Not only that, what else? It's a pact. It's a pact. आप हमें protect करो, we will not do anything harm to you. It's very simple. It's not difficult for Adivasis to come here. I want to ask them, how much time does it take? जैसे तुम ferry लेके वहां जा सकते हो, तो वो भी तो ferry लेके आ सकते हैं. They're much stronger than you. They're much stronger. They're hunters. They know it. So now, when you are not spoiling the ecosystem, when you are not doing it, support has to go in. This is. And you support us, we are not entering into your mainstream life. Okay. So this is what happened कि tribals को ये दिक्कत थी कि आपने हमारे Britishers के उन्होंने कहा ये तो reserve forest है, ये protected forest है, आप जाके दूसरे art class forest में रहे. या रहो या ना रहो, that's not a problem. Why were they doing the forest thing? Why Britishers? What do they want from forest? Wood, land. Okay, क्या करोगे आप wood का? What were they doing with the wood? One, railway tracks, because we're using wood. Other than that, shisha, teak. These woods are expensive. You know, you can export these woods and all these things. So इन लोगों ने क्या किया, जितना अच्छा area था, they wanted to capture it. Also, tribals were getting very agitated. So the question comes, why tribals were not happy with the Britishers? What would you write? Because they were yes. Yes. So this is what you have to understand, that how tribals reacted to it by yes. ठीक है? Are we clear with tribals? Before I go to plantation workers, open your textbook, page number 39. Sorry, 40. Page number 40. Can you see different strands? And till page number 41. Can you see before the second group?
In the volume, right?
I'm sorry, Arvind.
In the volume, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Before the second group of peasants, we have economic impact of non-cooperation movement.
Yes.
So what you have to do is first you read this, okay, and then I'll ask line by line to explain. So 2 lines to Armer, 2 lines to Avanti, 2 lines to Naman. So I'll divide the work and you have to keep telling
Ma'am,
her.
I only have the textbook actually.
Avanti, I didn't get it.
Ma'am, I don't have the volume.
You don't have the volume, so you read from your main textbook. Okay? Only the middle class. You can start reading.
Economic impact of non-corporation is
Also.
not there. Also, okay,
Also.
both, right? Both. Okay. Okay.
So, middle class, yes. We can read Shastra, Bankatas.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Done? Guys, you don't have to learn it, you just have to read it and understand it. If you're clear or not. Everyone? Okay. Arve, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let me know once there is a problem.
No,
Okay. Arve, let's hear you out. Page number 40.
no. Okay. From the first group, middle class in towns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the movement started with middle class protesting. Students left their government aided schools. First, second, lawyers gave up their legal practices. Teachers and headmasters resigned from their posts. That was the first thing. Second was that the council elections were boycotted in most provinces, except in Madras, where the Justice Party was there. That is the party of the non Brahmins. And they believed that the council elections, entering the council was the only way of gaining some power, which only Brahmins had access to. And then the economic impact starts.
Right. So this is very important. One, you're already aware of this boycott and all that stuff. Okay, that these people boycotted and all. The second thing is which Arvind just mentioned, that is about your elections, council elections. Council elections Madras में जो party rule करे थी Justice Party. Okay, and the Justice Party was ruled by whom? Brahmins or non-Brahmins? Non-Brahmins. So do you think so non-Brahmins को ये feel होएगा कि that now it is high time, now it's the time to get a power. Right? Because otherwise power is क्या होती है? Brahmins क्या? So if I don't get into this, so it's easy to get powers. That is the reason they did not support. Okay. So these are the two ways. Any doubt in here? Economic impact, first 2 points. The big population was the non-corporate no, there was now these the economic was retreating, economy was retreating, and foreign goods were boycotted like liquid shops, pictures, or burned in ducks. There were too many handmade clothes, burned in ducks, by this. Yes, because they did not use the working clothes, their brands, and they wanted to create their brands. That's when they got all the import of foreign goods have had between 1921 and 1992. It's very growing from 100 to import मतलब क्या होता है? आना कि जाना?
आना.
शिवा, import मतलब आना. तो आपका import क्यों drop हो गया? Exactly. किस चीज का import हो रहा था? कौन सी clothes में? Machine made or handmade? Machine made. जब बोलेगा तो just tell me clear cut words because otherwise grade 10 very difficult to score marks. Close to क्या होता है? Close to close होते हैं. It is pretty. तो जब machine made class का import reduce हो जाएगा तो किस चीज का बढ़ जाएगा handmade का till here it's clear now we'll take the next 2 points quickly in many places
And this is questions and this is
which clothes very good that is one boycott second next point as the boycott movement
as what movement spread and the people used to pay
will reduce imported goods
very big goods.
yes very good that Shiva next
So this happened, this movement, this is gradually.
yes
Khadi clothes, clothes are more expensive than milk clothes. So one of the people who are ordered middle class people who are the communities divisions and then these
good next
I have a problem because there were not alternative independent institutions in which the students had dollars to participate.
good
So the students could not learn in institutions.
Yes.
And lawyers were not able to attend.
good is everyone clear with this movement in middle class movement Avanti are you clear
Yes.
okay now tell me you guys look at the board first for middle class write down these 3 students teachers lawyers is clear everyone have you written Shivam kahan
Yes.
ko hai rata tu student teachers lawyers or student teacher give me the keywords when you are framing the answer in your exam so what all will you mention you tell me will note down the keywords we will chart over it okay tell me how will you start everyone give me the sequence dear don't start jump to the students how will you start okay so this is started this we don't have to write then next point
Government aided. The students left government aided schools.
Okay, so first is this. You're focusing on this first point. So we'll just word the right left. Left what? Okay, next point. What's the next point? Resigned their post. That's your second point. Next. Who can the teachers lawyers? Next.
Then a council election.
Okay, third you will talk about council elections in your exam. Avanti, what will you talk about council elections? Who gave up? Or who didn't give up? Which party? I can't hear you. Justice Party, Avanti.
This party.
Yeah, next. After this, what will you write, guys, in your exam? Quick, take help from the book.
Peasants.
This is done, functions. Thanks. Yes. Tell me, what is economic impact? So fourth आप लिखोगे foreign goods boycotted ठीक है plus imports में क्या हुआ था
Half.
yes reduced okay because अभी we are writing the keywords next क्या लिखोगे exam में what's the next thing
Refused. Production of Indian textile went up.
Okay, handicraft. Increased. Yes? Everyone. Handicraft. Increased. What else?
Then people were not able to afford.
Yes. Sixth, handicraft, expensive, so no afford. Anything else? Think, come on.
Students, teachers, and parents
Came back. Done? Till here you manage? It was started, but it was still in the process. Right? It's written, right? It's written in your book. Alternate institutions were started, but it was still under the process. Not totally.
Foreign institutions were boycotted.
Yes, boycott. Has everyone got the fair idea? So why I'm telling you the keywords is, after exam में लिखोगे, so it must be clear in your head what all points have to incorporate. Lot many times when we read these papers, grade 10 papers, what children do is एक ही point को repeat another form. आप boycott बोलोगे, तीसरी line द्वारा boycott शुरू कर दोगे. Fifth line द्वारा boycott शुरू कर दोगे. Even if you write the whole page on boycott, you'll get 1 mark. Because you are revolving around boycott. Am I making sense over here? So when you put it down in your when you put it down in your exam, every line should have a different element in it. Okay? So that examiners do not get a chance to deduct marks. So ये elements रहेंगे आपके. Baaki of course you'll be reading from book and you will memorize after reading. Just get stuck into your head. So you can just put it. Please write down the keywords. I'm giving you 2 minutes. If there is any doubt, ask.
And what's the seventh one?
Seventh one, took back professions, came back to the
Okay.
So, different things.
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Everyone? Yes. Sorted. Okay. Moving on to the next topic. Can you all see the second group, peasants in the countryside? Start reading peasants in the countryside and we'll do the explanations. Can I erase this board? Shivam, have you written all? Could we help Shivam? Naman, show me your notebook. How much you wrote? All? Good. How much you wrote? All? Avanti, you wrote it?
Yes, ma'am.
Army also is written. Can I erase this? Gurpreet, can I erase this? Guys, quickly read the peasantry. Okay? All right. Done? Yeah. We'll start with you.
From the cities,
So we कह कि non cooperation movement पहले cities में था, अब वो country side में आना शुरू. जब वो country side में आया तो वो peasants तक पहुंचना शुरू. So what is it's a very opening line. Okay, go with the third point.
peasants were led by
Being all being a laborer, then the movement there was against landlords. What did they demand from peasants? High rents and variety of taxes. So if you have to start for peasantry class, you will obviously write your introductory line. उसके कोई marks नहीं मिलेंगे आप. ठीक है, countryside से, but it's just a way of you have to start. Like for example, even if I don't give you marks to say that welcome to the room, I still have to say. That's an opening line. Okay. So peasantry class mein first thing, what will you mention?
It
No,
true
man.
in force. It true in force.
That's something you can manage. Give me the keyword. What is the one thing we are managing? First thing. Awadh. Awadh means who took up?
Baba Ramchandra.
So you get marks from here. ठीक है? इसका मिलेगा तुम्हें 1 mark. Baba Ramchandra. Awadh में. So what did he do? Did he support? क्या किया उसने? It's written by this. In our peasants were led by. So he supported peasants. Awadh. So Baba Ramchand supported. Shiva, please write down side by side. Will not wait. Supported peasants. Is everyone clear with the first point? 1 mark for this. Okay. Next.
The movement was against talukdars and landowners.
Okay. Against talukdars plus
Landowners.
What was the movement against talukdars and landowners for?
Like high rents. High rents and variety of others. They demanded from peasants high rent.
Yes. Against taluk plus landlords were demanding high rents. So the question comes, what were the peasants against? Against what? You're very tall, you're somewhere long. See? What were they demanding? High rents. So that is why peasants went against talukdars and landlords. Next. It's very good.
The peasants had to do begar work and
What is
food.
begar?
Basically,
No.
like work without money. I think.
Work without money, not asking for money. Okay. So, third, peasants were against begar. So, what are the two things peasants were against? High rents.
Rents and begar.
High rents and begar. So, half mark over here or half mark over there. आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना CBSE में कैसे लेने हैं marks? You have to be very smart in writing. Don't exaggerate your points. जितना मर्जी exaggerate कर लो, 1 number से ऊपर नहीं आएगा. So that's one. ठीक है. Next, who's explaining? Shiva, come on. Take order. Loudly.
They were demanding to reduce the revenue. When they developed the inflation, there was a social part of population. This they usually work to reduce the pressures of the members and then the revenue should be against.
Okay, so basically tenants के पास कोई security थी tenure की. So if the question comes, what are the three problems which peasants were facing? सब क्या लिखोगे? One, no security of tenure. One. I'm sorry. B. अरे यार वो तो एक ही चीज होगी ना. That's one point. What's the second point?
High rents.
High rents. Third, begar.
Had to do begar.
ठीक है? So they had three things which were peasants were supporting. This one. Shivam, have you understood? Naman, three things peasants were facing. Tell me. Tenure का मतलब क्या होता है? आपको कभी भी निकाल दिया जाए. There's no tenure, there's no 5 years tenure, 6 years tenure, 10 years tenure. तो आपकी तो लैंड, आपकी तो प्रोडक्शन खराब हो जाएगी. आज आपकी प्रोडक्शन होने लग गई, कल आपको निकाल दिया आपने. So what's the point of my hard work? That's it. ठीक है. So अब ये तीन प्रॉब्लम्स थी पेजेंट्स के साथ. तो टेक्निकली पेजेंट्स ने क्या डिमांड किया? Reduction of revenue. You have to manipulate the same answer. You don't need to learn separately. So after this you write the peasants demanded reduction in revenue or taxes. What else? Reduction in abolition of begar and you have to save yourselves from the oppressive landlords. Is everyone clear? ठीक है. आप number 5 में लिखोगे demanded security of tenure. ठीक है. शिवम आपको समझ में आया क्या डिमांड किया उन्होंने? ठीक है. So demanded, just word demanded लिख लो. I'm sure you can manage this in exam. ठीक है. Next, what else? Now कैसे उन लोगों ने डिमांड किया? It's a separate question. Peasants ने revolt कैसे किया? How did they revolt? पहला step. What did they do?
Nahi to bhi raise that the landowners were not allowed to, like they were not given access to those barbers and like washermen.
Yes. Nai dhobi band. Who is nai? Barber. Dhobi washerman. आज आपके घर में you have or you don't have, whatever. ठीक है. Well, most of the houses need support of these washers, cleaners, this laundry guy or someone or other is always there, right? अगर ये लोग strike पे चले गए, और बोले then from tomorrow we won't be able to, we won't come. So it's a strike, right? Can you function your job? Who's peacefully? आज आप जो पढ़ पा रहे हो, whatever you are studying, right? You are able to shell out 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever the kind you are able to shell out for studies. Why? Because your housework is being looked after by somebody. चाहे उस somebody में कोई भी. वो पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे तो टेंशन नहीं है. इनको तो वैसे भी पैसे नहीं मिल रहे हैं. वो तो फ्री में काम कर रहे हैं. Technically, अगर आज आपको पैसा मिल भी रहा है, let's say but वो पैसा will enough to support yourself, to sustain yourself and your family. So पैसे का क्या फायदा? जरूरत नहीं है. कल भी आप स्टाफ नहीं the things run. So what I'm trying to say is if we are in the other person. For that matter, अगर आप पढ़ पा रहे हो, just because you have people in your family, even if not naive, people in your family to look after you. The day when you ask someone to look after you, then you will understand that how much time you have to study. Because if you don't have enough, 1 day you can function, 7 days you can't function, 8 days you can't function. Because you'll have hygienic issues. Have you understood? So in लोगों ने क्या किया? नाई को भी बंद करके क्या किया? What did they show to Britishers? They showed a dependency. They showed कि हम, how important our work is. That is what they made them realize. Next, what is the next thing they've done?
Then the Jawaharlal Nehru toured our
Yes. So who supported? If the question comes,
Congress.
Nehru.
Nehru.
Nehru toured Awadh. जब नेहरू ने टूर किया, so did he provide support? Yes. क्यों support किया? Why did he support peasants? Think about it.
Because they would also help in the non-corporation.
Exactly. क्योंकि आपको more and more people चाहिए. You want unity. आपको दिख रहा है peasants struggle कर रहे हैं. Peasants are against the British. Just to merge them with you. So आप इसके बाद Nehru toured Awadh, and what will you write in exam after this? Integrated with Congress.
Congress, yes.
ठीक है? Congress. उसके बाद this Congress. Next point. Explain. Gurpreet. ये एग्जाम में लिख लेना ओथ किसान सभा इंटीग्रेटेड विद कांग्रेस एक ही पॉइंट में डाल देना सारा बाबा रामचंद्र नो ना प्लस नेहरू सब वन मार्क ही मिलेगा सो डोंट सेग्रीगेट स्टफ इन योर एग्जाम ठीक है नेक्स्ट branches and set up in the village. So it increased. Next. So this movement began the 20 years and for the conference to integrate the struggle to wider. Yes. Good. Is everyone clear here? Okay.
Yes,
after this, so this is the main point. After this, main number 42. So they are talking about that how it developed. They are talking about अब कॉमन सेंस लो अब ये लोग ये करेंगे तो ब्रिटिशर्स क्या करेंगे रिप्रेस करेंगे उसको कैसे करेंगे बट बेटा कैसे रिप्रेस करेंगे अटैकिंग ठीक है सो आपका नेक्स्ट पॉइंट 9 पॉइंट होएगा ब्रिटिशर्स रिप्रेस्ड ठीक है एग्जाम में रिप्रेस का वो सब लिख देना कि क्या किया Britishers repressed and basic problem क्या है ये लोग क्या कर रहे थे peasantry class जो थी ना ये लोग जैसे आज भी बोलते हैं मोदी राज आया you see in Instagram some people who doesn't understand politics they talk about Modi Raj ठीक है so similarly during those times some people didn't understand what is Mahatma Gandhi want to say Mahatma Gandhi is not saying कि यार तुम लोग चलो लड़ो what he's trying to say is to bring unity here. If you all are united, then you can defeat someone. Okay, you are not united, so you are losing things. कह रहे थे महात्मा गांधी इन लोगों ने अब तो गांधी राज आया गांधी के नाम पे they started fighting. So this is what you have to understand. This is not Gandhi Raj. Am I clear? Easy till here? You can manage an exam 4 marks. Either the question answer 4 marks direct question, which is easier. You know why? Because you have a variety of points and you can manipulate, make it short, and you can put it across. And problem comes when they segregate the questions. वो लोग क्या करते हैं? How did Indians react? ठीक है, peasants भी है, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए नाइन रूल किया and all, किस चीज के अगेंस्ट इंडियंस थे, बिगाड़ के अगेंस्ट थे, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स थी, so they have put up, pick out the questions from your paragraphs. Okay, so that's why everything has to be sequenced in your brain. जब sequence होगा, so you will not struggle. Am I clear? Okay, now the third is your third tribal science. You can read tribals, take 2-3 minutes, and then we'll go to tribals. Avanti and Arman, let me know once you're through it. And Avanti, you made a volume for yourself, beta.
Yeah.
Anand, tell the staff, ask them, collect it. Where do you stay, beta?
Nehru.
Nehru, no, so you can collect it from the Nehru branch also. I mean, you can request them. So coordinate and please take it. It's important. Arman, which side do you stay?
Ma'am, I stay in Ulvi.
It's far enough.
Ma'am, my voice is audible, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's start. Yes, dear. Can I start? So then the French says. I can switch on this one. Yeah. And then you'll be called. It will called a sit here and switch this on. Are you sure? No, I think. Okay, next. Give me the first point, guys. Who is starting? Tribals. Yes,
In Gautam Hills of Andhra Pradesh, a militant guerrilla movement started, which the Congress government could not approve of.
Now over here.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the movement?
A militant militant movement started in Gautam Hills of
Why
Andhra
is it
Pradesh.
known as? Why is it known as guerrilla?
It's type of warfare, right? It's a type of warfare.
It is right. Yes, that's true. Warfare and all. All right. So the first point which he gave is about the. So you can write tribals. Under that, first point would be the guerrilla one in your exams. Is there anyone who has not understood this? Gurpreet, explain what will you write? Where it's the warfare in early 1920. Form it is not a form of struggle that Congress could approve. Okay. Next point.
So the colonial government like banned or closed a large number of forests.
So what did colonial government do? Colonial government matlab which government? British government. So British government did what? Closed large forest, preventing people from entering. So what is the problem with tribals when Britishers close large forest areas?
Their livelihood depended upon those forests.
Livelihoods got affected, right? Livelihoods came affected because this was their exactly because वो वहाँ पर रहते थे. Learn the traditions which they used to follow. Okay. Next. Okay. Next, you will be talking about the livelihood. Livelihood affected. Okay. After livelihood, what will you talk in your exams? Fourth point.
Livelihood, then they were forced to do beggar work or road
Forced
building.
them to do
Beggar
Beggar.
work. Beggar, sorry.
regard. Regard post. Okay. Fifth. Who came to support them?
Alu Sitaram Raju.
सीताराम. सीताराम ने क्या बोला?
Yeah, I have special powers.
People survive under British orders. Not okay. Right now, okay, right now. Just hear me out. Okay, don't stress yourself. सीताराम ने बोला कि he has some powers. और वो powers क्या करेंगी?
will help against the protest.
तो उसने आपको क्लियर किया कि मेरे पास तो कागज है, मैं तो इसको देख सकता हूँ एस्ट्रोलॉजी भी है. A lot of people believe in astrology, which is a very, I mean, we respect that belief. Because I'm sure there must be something. I'm not saying that there must be evidence. कुछ तो होगा ना. That's what people are saying. So this is what Eluri Sitaram did. After this, क्या हुआ?
Then,
हाँ वो तो हो गया ना सीताराम powers. What did he assert? क्या assert किया उसने?
then he supports Mahatma Gandhi.
नहीं बेटा, assert मतलब क्या होता है? Yes. Asserted, liberated India. Asserted, liberated India is wrong enough, but I'm giving you keywords. Asserted that we can be liberated. Exam में मत कर दो ना. उसके बाद what did they do? Attack police stations. ठीक है. Attack police station. After that, हाँ वो हो गया ना. राजू क्या बना? Raju captured. Capture executed. Are you all clear in your head what happened with the tribals? Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, excuse me, I just have a doubt.
Yes, you.
Yes, ma'am. Those like in exam, will they ask you dates? Like, but it's like dates. Do you have to remember those dates? Like, there have
No.
to be.
In exams, there's never a question on dates. But what happens is that if you have a target of scoring 100, ठीक है, अब आपको अपना target खुद set करना है. I don't know your targets. If you have a thing of scoring 100, then I'll suggest you always write in 90, 20 with determinants. If you're fine with 85, 80, so don't write. You got my logic.
Yes.
So when we study with a logic. We study with our aim. अगर मेरा aim ही नहीं है 100 का, तो why would I do so much? अगर मेरा 100 का aim है, तो yes. Because examiner will not let you have 100 till the time there is everything in your exam. And it's easy to score 100 in history. Very easy in social science. क्यों? क्योंकि आपके head में चीजें clear होती. There is no deduction on your English. कोई deduction नहीं होती आपकी English में. Nobody looks after your vocab. Unlike English exam. ठीक है? कोई आपकी vocab नहीं देखता है, कोई कुछ नहीं देखता अपनी history, social science में. वो लोग सिर्फ ये देखते हैं कि इस बच्चे को clear है कि नहीं है, sequence है कि नहीं है, or he's just making up the students. They just want to check this, and they keep giving you marks. So CBSE checking is very simple, provided you act simple with them. If you try to manipulate things, examiner will not give you marks. It's very simple. Okay, so this is what how things work. अगर आपको लगता है you feel I can score 100, I would suggest you go there. It takes. So you take a call first. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. There's always an option. या वैसे कर सकते हो कि for your half yearly, that is first term exams. First term exams में you can go write your answers. If you can recall dates, fine. If you can't recall dates, it's fine. Then pre-boards में आप अपना target set कर सकते हो. You know these are points. So मैं यहाँ पर ये point add करूँगा 90, 20, this, that. Then you have pre-boards. Then you will understand that how I'm scoring marks. You can also do that. Matlab, if you don't want to take pressure initially, you target the board. So this because you need to see how you can memorize. Everybody's memory is different. I won't be able to comment, but as a picture I can say there is no question on dates. Except non-cooperative कब start हुआ तो कब start हुआ था major things की dates आपको लिखनी है exam. क्यों? क्योंकि there is a reason मुझे major events की dates नहीं पता तो I'll get confused with the sequence. That's why. अगर आपसे कोई पूछे causes of the non-cooperation movement और आपने जलियांवाला बाग से start कर दिया, something is wrong with your head, in your head in knowledge. क्योंकि start कैसे हो सकता है जलियांवाला बाग से? क्योंकि राउलेट का impact जो जलियांवाला बाग का cause था. That's why dates are important. You know, the years at least. Events तो नहीं. See, ज़्यादा content नहीं है CBSE में. Trust me, as compared to ICSE उतना नहीं. No content. As compared to, so you can easily get 100. Easy. It's an easy way of doing it. Provided you're making your notes. How the notes बना रहे हो, the keywords बना रहे हो. हर chapter, not only the chapter. Every chapter. So then that is okay. Stop it. 95. We are not okay. Very fine. Okay. With exceptions. Are you clear what I'm trying to say? So Arme, you take a call for yourself. See how you want it. Sure. Next. Okay. No problem. I'll just explain you and details हम लोग next class में करेंगे. अब plantation workers. Who are these plantation workers? What do you think? Plantation क्या होता है?
People who work in those coffee plantations and tea plantations.
कहाँ पर होती है maximum plantation? Tea की?
Assam,
tea की बेटा.
Assam.
Assam. तो ये जो problems हुई थी ना, जो revolt हुआ था Assam का. ठीक है मेरी. So अब इन लोगों ने plantation workers ने क्या किया था? अब सबकी understanding of महात्मा गांधी's राज और महात्मा गांधी's school was different. ठीक है जैसे peasants की understanding अलग थी. Plantation workers की is a very different, and of course the middle class is a different understanding. So you can see over here, so basically उनकी क्या चाहिए था plantation workers को कि हमें freely move करने दिया जाए. उनको क्या करते थे? उनको कहते थे कि आप इसी जगह में बने हो and you have to work here only. क्यों? क्योंकि उनको business चाहिए. So they wanted like freedom from it. If we want to move freely, this is what they were curtailing. That's the first thing. See the second thing. इन्होंने एक inland immigration act लगाया Britishers जिससे उनका curtail कर दिया. What was curtailed? Yes, they could not leave the plantation site. They could not go freely. And when these plantation workers heard about the non-cooperation movement, what did they thought? What was the thought process?
Even they do want to like.
हाँ कि अब तो गांधी राज जाएगा और हमें तो हमारी village मिल जाएगी. And now we don't have to get it. So that is their interpretation. But गांधी का तो कोई था ही नहीं ऐसा. That you know we are getting a village. Of course you're fighting it towards it. But that doesn't mean you'll get a village. Right? Next. उनको कभी they never reached the destination and then who stranded them? Strike. And were Britishers read a book? Yes. Yes. Okay, what did they interpret Swaraj in? Swaraj matlab? नहीं, that's a real meaning. उन्होंने क्या interpret किया Swaraj? We'll be free from our suffering and troubles. And what did they chant?
Swatantra Bharat.
And the non-cooperation movement was called off, right? Why?
Because violence increased and it was against the Gandhiji.
Yes, violence increased because of the Chori Chora incident. Chori Chora incident में लोगों ने फोन कर दिए थे memorials, police stations and all these things. इस वजह से गांधीजी ने non-cooperation को follow up कर. जब non-cooperation movement follow up हो गई तो कौन सी movement आई थी? Now that they have caused the non-cooperation के बाद. Which movement? 7 results. Are we clear? So one thing, at home, start reading your CBSE book. Okay, we have covered like 6 pages. I'm right. Just check it. Read your CBSE book when you come for the next class. Okay, bring your CBSE book. I will check it. What all you underline. Am I clear? Underlining, I will check.
Okay.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bangladesh.